world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of Medieval Dynasty. Now, I went ahead and laid down the foundations of 3 more markets. You know, I didn't give this enough of a review in the last video. There is something really interesting about these markets that I never brought up. Ooh. Right, you don't have a job because you were an extractor. I need to take care of that sooner rather than later because I don't want him to get upset. What? Oh, I'm going to turn him into a merchant. That's fine. I'll do that. But yeah, the marketplace. You know what this really does that I didn't even think about? Because you can go into your market stalls. All right. Food stall. So it actually changed the name. I didn't even notice that. And I can say, I want to sell X and I want to sell this many. And I know I'm going to make this much per day. You know, 150 coins per day from selling cabbage. I can't do as much as if I went myself and sold something. But part of the problem we've been noticing is that the vendors only have so much cash. And I think that was decreased not too long ago. And people have been complaining about, I'm never going to be able to make enough money to pay everything off because my vendors don't have enough on hand for me to sell to. How can I make 5,000 coin for paying my taxes when the vendors only have 2,000 or 3,000 across the map? Something like that people were complaining about. I hadn't seen it yet, so I wasn't sure. Well, this kind of takes care of that. It doesn't matter how much the vendors around the map have, how much materials do you have to sell, and what is the diplomacy of the people that you have selling them, so you can sell more and make more money. You can almost bypass that whole thing. Maybe I'm overdoing it. Plus, I want to see what the different markets look like now. Let's go ahead. Change type by pressing C. I want you to, you're going to be a resource place. I'm going to add, and your barter isn't good. You're not going to be happy, but I'm making you a storekeeper for right now. We'll talk about that here in just a moment. And I can sell anything. I can sell stones. Okay, I'm selling 240, making 24. Okay, so that's not very good. Iron bars probably going to be, oh yeah. Iron bars is a good way to make money. So yeah, I can sell just about it. Oh, wow. Oh, flaxseed. What if I did 100% of selling flaxseed? Now you want to be careful, because this is selling 40 flaxseed a day and only making 200 coin. So it's not bad, but that it's a little slow. A little slow. But he's only got a 2 diplomacy. And I think every sale they make probably is getting them some experience on that. What's a good thing to sell? Well, linen thread, but I actually need the linen right now because I'm making my own bags. Making a lot of linen fabric. You know, I could probably sell the feathers like crazy and be happy with it. Because I'm bringing in like 70-something feathers in every single day from my chicken coop. So if I sell 70.667, I don't know how they get that, That'll bring 106 coin in each day, and that's 50. Now, the thing is, you got to look at your percentages. That's too many sixes. You have to look at your percentages. Is it worth selling all of that? How about if I'm selling wood bowls? Not too bad. I still say the iron bars is the way to go. Now, I am making some wicker crates. 15 gold for a wicker crate. I'm saying there's prices. I don't have to I can just look at the price. Oh, the hop planting seed. But hop, I've got 45. Okay. Tin bar, bronze bar, copper bar. Iron bar is 45. Iron bars is a really, firewood's not good to sell here. But iron bars, that is a good. Got 204. Might have to have somebody making iron bars because this looks like a good selling item. 50% of your time, I'm going to have you selling iron bars. I mean, selling 2 iron. Wow. Just go to 100. That's going to be selling not even 5 iron bars, and it's 200 coin per day. That is definitely a good selling thing. Oh, this looks nice. I like the bars right up here and the stone. That looks really good. Oh, there's feathers and sticks, different seeds. All right, and this market stall, and this piggy's, and this clothes. I don't produce a lot of clothes. I still want to look at it. Tools. We'll assign this one as tools. So this is where I can sell arrows. Okay. Because, this is nice. I like this. And you can kind of get around some of the issues. Ooh, how much is knives going? 125 for an iron knife. Iron hammer and iron knife cost the same, huh? I guess some of the resources are about the same. 6.5 per arrow. Got to be careful on selling tools. You don't want to be selling tools that you actually need. Oh, bags, but I need those. I'm actually making those for my own use, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to sell anything right now. Oh, it's this one right here. Oh, this one looks cool. I like how it turned it red, too. So you can see the tools a lot better and the weapons and stuff. Oh, that's awesome. I love the art design of that. I couldn't have done it that well. Oop, don't need a torch. And last but not least, I can change you to, well, the last one, which is a clothes stall. So I've got one of each now. It's pretty cool. And red, blue, brown, and then light green. I guess that makes sense. Now, the reason I have 2 additional workers is I took one of my wood sheds and I set them to trying to see if I can do all the extraction necessary for the wood sheds out of a single wood shed. Now, single wood shed, but with 2 of my best lumberjacks or extractors. They're 10s across the board. And I've got it set up pretty good. 30% on logs, 25% on sticks, 35 firewood, and 10% on planks. That's netting me 30 additional logs beyond the logs that they're using, 150 sticks of just bringing sticks in every day, 280 firewood every single day, and 40 planks. And once I'm done most of my building, I won't need planks. I could just sell them. Now you might be thinking, well, you could just have the other workshop, doing its thing, the other wood shop, the lumberjack thing, and just sell those resources. Yeah, I could, but I'm really short on people. I only have so many workers because most of the people in my town are flipping kids. I don't have anybody on the extraction sheds right now, which probably going to need somebody. Oh, and I forgot to mention, there are additional slots for workers in the mine. I don't need that many people working in the mine right now, so I won't. But, I think I'm going to pump their work on iron bars up. Do I want tin and copper at all? I don't think I do. I'm beyond tin and copper. I think stone and I'm going to maximize iron. Oh yeah, we're going to pump some iron. I'll have them getting 20% of their time they're getting rocks, and the rest of their time just concentrate on getting me iron. 19.25 iron per day. And getting the iron costs 5 durability every time they get iron. So I'll start going through picks a little bit more because I'm getting more iron, but at least I'm doing the more important kind of work that I really need to have done when that's happening. For my tavern in production, I went ahead and I only have one person in there. I need to get more, but I decided roasted meat and scrambled eggs. I've got a lot of eggs, and I've got bowls, and I've got a woodworker now making bowls. So I'm going to make 6 scrambled eggs per day as well. In the workshop, I put one of my extractor guys in there. I have nobody else to put in there. That's the problem. So he's not going to be too happy. Eventually, they'll get happy again as they skill up. And crafting skills should start going up much better. I'm having to make wooden bowls, wicker crates, because I'm going to sell wicker crates. But that would be over here in tools, which I don't have anybody assigned to yet. But I do like the fact that I've got like a market square. Here's the tavern, which doesn't sell anything, which is, I think, a missed opportunity. And then here's a compromise for me. This is what I'd like to see. This is selling the just raw foods. And then anything that's made in the tavern would get sold in the tavern. But you can't do that until you can build a marketplace, and then you would it'd be like an upgrade for the for your tavern, where you have to construct the marketplace, and then they get decked out, and they're the ones that sell the wines and the cooked foods and stuff like that. I think that would be kind of a cool compromise to give us a nice look. But yeah, I think the marketplace is a huge improvement, and it does give you a way to passively sell things. I don't know how much experience you're getting, because we don't have experience bars for them yet, but you're not happy, unfortunately. Something else I forgot to mention: people's affection for you goes down when you don't talk to them, and I don't think it matters here. Yeah, because there's no affection. It's just mood and age. So it'd be like your wife's affection will go down if you don't talk to her every day. I think my wife is probably out and about on the hunt, but let's see. Yep, she's out and about. Oh, cool. So your kid can find things. for you. And by talking to my kid, he found a mushroom. Just don't eat it, kid. I guess it's like little gifts. You can only give one gift. The gift seller should have been over there, but he wasn't, and I'm not the only one reporting that issue. I'm not sure if it is just a bug or what. We are going to take a run over there really quick. I'm not going to waste a lot of time on camera this time, but I will run over there and see if I can find him. I'm not producing... I mean, I can produce clothing, but it's not one of those things that I was actually trying. I have my sewing hut producing tools and stuff that I need more. Yeah, linen thread to linen fabric to make bags. I don't know if I need 9 bags a day. I could drop that down to, say, 20%. Leave that at 30%. That gives me 20% to make something else. What would I make, though? Because that's taking resource. It would have to be something that just takes leather. So, like, I'd make a pair of boots or something. Yeah, well, that's fur and leather. You know, actually, the best thing to do is... just look at that here. I don't have to walk over to it. I still have that thing where you have to walk over to everything. Go to the clothes stall and actually see what sells. What sells for what? What's the best? So if I'm just selling a pair of simple shoes, regular boots is 125. That's not too bad. Noble. Go into the actual sewing hut. Let's see what I have unlocked so I don't have to. 2 linen thread and 4 leather makes thick leather gloves. You know, I need a way to use my fur. So fur boots or regular boots. And I keep jumping out of there when I don't need to. It's like automatic. I don't know why either. Clothes stall. Let's go ahead and look here. And so 112.5 versus 120. Well, in that case, I'm making just the regular boots. That's the best thing. So sewing hut. I want you to add in regular boots into your repertoire. You can almost make 2 per day. I'll let them build up a few. I'll take this to 20. Take that to 20. It's 28 linen thread and 28 fabric and 5 bags per day. I don't know how fast they're going to go through. I know that when you use a bag as a player, you tend to break bags really quick. And then making 4 boots per day. That's a lot of leather, but I know I've got a lot of leather to sit around and doing nothing. Oh, wait a second. One of the best sellers that when I was doing stuff was making pouches. 10 leather, 1 tin bar. Oh, that's right. It would take 10 bars now. Actually, that's not a bad. Simple large backpacks. Once again, I went out. I didn't need, hey, I'm not anything if not consistent. Yeah, backpacks are. Oh no, they're going to be here. Okay. Simple large backpack, 170. No, the boots are much better to sell at this 72.5. Yeah, I'll sell the boots. That's fine. And then for the tool seller, what would I sell over here? If it wasn't for the linen thread that I know is necessary for making iron knives, I think iron knives is a good way to go. Iron axe is actually kind of a cheap item to make, and it sells for 5. Oh man, the bows don't sell for anything. Oof. I think they were smart. They didn't make it so that you'd have like a cash cow that you could fall back to and just make that. And iron crossbow, 320. But I know that takes a lot of resources. But I have like 8. So I'll sell these because I'll never use them. Sell those till they're out. And then just sell all the bolts until I'm out. And then I'll think about something else to sell. I haven't even put a person over here, but I figured go ahead and look at what I can do and balance it. Man, these two people are not happy. Well, they're not doing what they like, so they're not going to go like too low, just low enough to tell you that they're not happy with their current lives. You know, if I get some of these mothers back that don't have, you know, then I'll turn them into. Well, you've got a 5 in farming, so you're definitely going back to some kind of farming duties. Hopefully next season I get a couple mothers back. That would be nice. I really wish. Man, I need more adults, but I got too many damn kids. I didn't know how to balance it out. Let's call my mount. Hey, buddy. No, I was looking in the notes again, and they acknowledged in the patch notes that the roosters were making too much noise, and I guess they adjusted that, but they kind of ignored the other animals. Because when you walk over there, it's bedlam. Now, in real life, animals make a lot of noises, but if you have just like 4 or 5 of a particular kind of animal, they're not making noises every few seconds. You know, unless there's a reason to make noise. If they're nervous about something, they're hungry, you know, they want to do something, they'll let you know. But if they're just standing around and kind of doing their own thing, you know, they'll occasionally make a few noises. But not like how they have it in the game where it's just like every few seconds, you know, the horse is neigh for like no reason whatsoever. I don't know, it just seems a little excessive. All right. Now, I made sure to use my sense ability to try to find this vendor. And they're supposed to be either around the fire or in the tavern. In or around the tavern. And it doesn't work looking on the map because there's nothing that that shows they're not showing up as a vendor. No. All right, so my wife and everybody here said that the person was going to be in Gastovia. Maybe they're confused. They tell you to go to Gastovia, but they're not in Gastovia. The person is. I'm going to run over to Hornica because that's another place with a tavern. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. There's only so many towns that actually have taverns. I know the 2 over here definitely have taverns. So I'm going to head over to Hornica and I'll bring you back once I get... Oh, actually take that... Oh no, my horse is going to die. Oh man, I figured they take a lot more damage than that. There's actually a new animation when it comes to the bears and the wolves. I guess they give you a warning animation, trying to tell you to like stay away before they decide to attack. Hornica, put a marker over here so that I'm going the right direction. So instead of the wolves like constantly chasing you, so you're riding by and the wolves just like automatically, you became a target for them. That's a big rabbit. Oh my lord. And they would just chase you down. Now they kind of give you like a warning of some sort. So I'm seeing if I can run into a wolf along the way. And we'll see if we can observe this new behavior. There's some pigs. Pigs never really cared about the horses. There's fox, there's buffalo. So I know I'm in the right area. This buffalo. So just over here, there should be wolves. I want to see what the reactions are. Or are they going to still go after the horse no matter what? Maybe the warning is for the human and not for... Supposedly they give you a warning before they attack. And also, it used to be that if you ran into a town and you got into a house, they would either try to come in after you or wait outside the door for you. Now when you go into a house, they are supposed to run off. And so I was told that you might not, you won't see them on the map as a vendor, but if you do the hypersense search thing, they become a vendor for you. And there's no new vendor over here. Step inside real quick. Nope. Man, you don't look very happy at all. Vendors, special, exotic goods. Gastovia. Yeah, I know, but I've already been to Gastovia. There was nobody there. It's a conspiracy. They don't want me to find the special vendor. That's what it is. Relax, horse. So I think the last town, I don't think this one had a tavern. I know this one does. Denica doesn't. Veronica, neither of these have a tavern. I think Rolica, that has a tavern. So it's going to have to be Jesnica, Lensica, I think. Ronica are the last three I need to actually check. Unless, of course, they've added a tavern to a town I didn't know it. So this time I will cut away. I didn't run into a wolf, and maybe out during the day in the winter I have a less chance of seeing them or something. And I'm still learning what they changed in the game. They definitely changed a lot. But I'm going to get myself over to the next town and I'll bring you guys back. The only reason I remember this one actually has a town because the old lady was like, you know, if I remember correctly, wasn't she like trying to get you to get rid of her kid? Because he wanted the tavern and she was worried he was going to take her out for the tavern or something. No. And then near the fire. Nope. Huh. I mean, I'm being told to go to Gastovia. which we all know I've searched several times now. Yeah, I'll set a marker here. I really want to find this cellar. You know, it's one of those last pieces to, okay, I've shown you, you know, most of the really interesting new items from the update. That's what I'm always looking for is I want to, you know, like the new merchant tents, selling areas, and stuff like that. Those are the things that I'm really trying to show you. Or like the interactions with the animals, which would be really nice. If I can just find a stupid wolf today. I found more buffalo. Now, I know I can run across wolves on this trail. Is this the same trail or is this going... I don't remember this trail going up into the mountains like this, but I'm interested in following it. Okay, it's branching over. All right. Let's say, this is someplace going new that I don't know about. All right, now it's going back. I think it branches over and it's another, and yeah. Oof. This horse does not turn like it's on rails, that's for sure. She doesn't corner very well. Cheater here. I can't remember if I'm riding a stallion or a mare. I think I'm riding the mare, so she doesn't corner very well. There's a deer. They should really put a deer crossing sign over there. I didn't run into a wolf. I am shocked. Now, did you have a... No, you don't have a tavern. And specifically, the developer said that the... that trader was going to show up at the tavern. And they said either at the fire or at the tavern, but at a town with a tavern. Oh, that's the... Is that the new Lynx? Yep. I think the Lynx looks really cool. And then me get this close because I'm on my horse. Oh, it stretches like a cat. That's flipping off. I mean, it is a cat. But... Now, if I get off, it's probably going to run. It was still stretching until I got too close to it. You can kill them. I don't think they're aggressive in any way, shape. It's kind of like another fox. Think of it. Though the fox can get aggressive, I don't think these do at all. But it is kind of cute that it's, you know, it's stretching like an actual cat. I don't know what noises lynx make in real life. So I'll assume that that is close to real life lynx noises. Oh, there's one of the spawns of a random loot area. Let's get off horse real quick. So I got a straw hat and an iron scythe that's not the greatest condition. And I got a stick. So I guess along the way there are random areas, random spawn areas where you'll find carts. And if you search them, you'll find some resources. You know, there's something left behind. Just like you used to find the water skin and it was like a static spawn and the, you know, when you first start the game. Now you have the random areas where things are like, I think it's almost static, that like one of them at the mines you'll get a pickaxe, like it's like a stone pickaxe, so it's a really cheap, not very good pickaxe, but it gives you something to use the first time you're at the mine. It spawns in. Now, did you guys have a if you did, it would be that, but I honestly don't think that's a tavern. No, it's not. So you guys didn't have a tavern either. So, and I know Denica doesn't. So it's Gostovia, Hornica, or Jesnica. It should be those three places. So, all right. So I thought maybe that the people were just mistaken and they said Gustovia, but they meant one of the other ones. Well, at least I went and looked for it. The shadow of you riding your horse has a backpack on it. That looks cool. I just noticed that when I was in the right orientation. I was gonna say, I want to get back and see how my stalls are doing. I don't need to. Just go on the management button, idiot. That's what it's there for. Okay, those two people are doing okay now. They're at 64, but they could be doing a lot worse. Next season, I do have to worry about farming. I'm going to have such a hard time with farmers. I'll probably pull people off of the stalls and send them to farming for a little bit. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to skill up doing that. You're at 75% because I was trying not to sell too much meat. You know what? Just keep selling cabbage. It's a good money maker, and I've got a ton of cabbage. So now I'm selling 150 cabbage a day. That might be a little bit too much. I need to keep some cabbage around for my own people to eat. I could sell eggs. I'm never going to go through eggs fast enough to keep them from spoiling out. What if I did that 25%? So 15 eggs a day for 75 more coin. Yeah, I can deal with that. That works good. And I'm pretty sure that the vendors level up as they're making sales. And I'm wondering if their diplomacy levels like ours, for every coin you make, you get a little percentage of experience in diplomacy. I don't know. Should I hire more people into my town? I mean, the last thing I need is more kids. When the kids that are in the town finally grow up, my town's going to be, they can all live in the places that they're in, and I don't have to worry about them procreating for a while if they're still living with their parents. Look at it's like the march of the youngsters. So suppose you can talk to the kids now. Well, they don't pay you too much mind, but at least the kids aren't sending out like Village of the Damned just sitting out there. What are you doing over here? You have a quest. Maybe tomorrow. I haven't really been in the I want to go questing mood recently. I've been more of a... Say, you looked older than one of the other kids. Is it that the kid's taller? Or is the kid just standing on a hill? I think it's just a kid standing on a hill. Coughing kid and a sneeze. Oh, God. I'm like, okay, kid. Yeah, there's definitely kid noises. Where are you going? Yep, but I say the lights are about to come on. I do want to put some torches over here to light up the stalls. I think that would look cool. Talk to my kid. No. Where's the wife? I need to speak to her. Let me keep her affection up. I don't have any gifts to give my wife yet because I can't find the stupid seller. Go to the map for a second. My wife's over here coming back in from hunting, I guess. Usually helps if you light the campfire. So it's indicating my wife is over here. Oh, there she is. Ah, so she actually gave me water. Now, villagers, and I assume your wife will react to how dirty you are as well. Everything's going smoothly. Actually, never mind. I don't have anything to give to her. It's not my fault. I bet I actually am kind of dirty, though. I'm only 34%. But I'll use the Watchman real quick. I've never used the Watchman since it's been installed. I've always just gone into the river and... Oh, she didn't give me water. She just told me I need water. Well, that doesn't make her the best. If she'd already had water for me, then she'd be the best. I mean, come on, let's not sugarcoat it here too much, buddy. But I do need to grab some food real quick. Chomp down on roasted meat. Now that they've upped the production level of vendors and stuff, I do feel more inclined to make better meals. So that's something I'll have to look into. Do I want to put up the... Oof. See, the one thing about putting up torches... Oh, where did I get plum juice from? One plum juice. Maybe I found it in that... I thought I only found the sickle habit. I'm not sure where I got a plum juice from. Well, I'll just put that into the food storage and somebody will... You can go back to your stall there, horse. That'll make somebody happy. If I was rethinking my town, I might have put the vendors more around like a central fire or something. But I still like the way this worked out. 2 over there and 2 over here. They don't crowd the tavern, but they're using the same courtyard area. I think it still works. It still provides a logical thoroughfare for the place. You know, the walking path kind of works in that area. But I think I'll go ahead and call the episode here. I've been Critical. This has been Medieval Dynasty. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.